This is a problem. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things, coming at you guys today from beautiful Malibu, California. I'm currently parked on the side of the Pacific Coast Highway, and I know what a lot of you are thinking already. You want me to get to the van modifications, and I promise I will be getting to that, hopefully filming it later tomorrow. Yesterday though, I was able to spend the day at another van outfitting type of company, and this one is really cool. I was able to film the whole process start to finish, and I think this is something that can benefit a lot of people out there who are looking to outfit vans. Maybe you already have one, maybe you have the exact same van as me. I think this will give you better insight into a product that a lot of you will like. I covered all of the outside off-road functional stuff, which will be coming in a video hopefully next week, but today's modifications are actually done to the inside of this van. I've basically doubled my living space and probably increased my storage by like 25%. And I know you're looking at it right now thinking, well, how is that possible? Let's get into the videos and show you guys what went down. This is a problem. When I first decided on buying this specific van, it's a Winnebago Revel. It has everything that I need, and one of the main selling features was this huge garage in the back. It's like 140 cubic square feet of space, and the bed is on a Eurolift, goes all the way up to the ceiling to the AC, and I've been using the space quite a bit, but there's no good storage solution. I've done the best that I could to kind of situate things in the area that they need to be. I have all of my toys over here, like a mountain bike, one wheel, skis and ski boots. I've got other gear like axes and a fire pit, RV accessories, supplies. I have everything that I need in here, but it just sort of like rattles around and there's no good spot for anything. Another thing is that the bed up here, it's kind of ghetto, I'm not gonna lie. It's a stock mattress with a memory foam topper that I cut out from a piece at Walmart. I have stuff hanging all over the walls, and because of that, I can't really put the bed up to the ceiling anymore. So right now we're gonna be taking care of this problem. I'm currently at Canyon Adventure Vans here in California with the owner, Jason.
What's going on?
What's up, man? It's good to finally meet you in person.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you coming by.
So I've heard about Canyon Adventure Vans a while ago on Instagram. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. How long have you been in business?
About 8 months.
8 months. Yeah. You've had a Revel similar to mine since October of last year?
Yeah.
So almost a year now.
Yeah.
I've had my van a little bit longer than that. I'm creeping on the hashtags all the time on Instagram, and I saw your solution for the back of this, and I was like, oh my God, I need that. That should come in the van stock, in its stock form. So the GLS, or is it GLSS?
Yeah, Garage Lounge Storage System.
Okay,
yep.
So this is the garage, and we're going to be turning it today into a garage lounge. Now, he makes a ton of different products, and you can check it out all in the links in the description down below. If you have a van like this, or even other Sprinter vans, it's not specific to the Revel.
Yeah. We're doing them on Storytellers now. We're doing them on passenger vans, being able to just put these bench seats in there with the daybed lounge. They're all portable, so you can use it one weekend as a family area to hang out, play games, eat, sleep, and then maybe the next weekend you got a different trip going on and you want to pull everything back out, put a bunch of gear in there, put a bunch of bikes in there, that you can do that. So you're not stuck with one certain thing, which makes this thing so popular.
So you're going fishing, you're going hiking, hunting, anything like that. You can kind of tune it to your own preferences.
Yep, exactly.
So as you guys know, I'm in the van full time. I have a ton of different hobbies, which you can see just kind of cluttered all over the back here. He has an idea for the solution. I was sort of going through the website, which you're adding new products to, which seems like every month.
All the time.
Like always coming up with new stuff. The innovation is awesome.
Yeah.
I think more companies need to follow suit with that.
I mean, it helps having 2 Revels ourselves, so we're able to look at it every day, figure out what we need to do to enhance it, make things better. I mean, the Revel off the lot is great, perfect the way it is. Mm-hmm. We found a niche that we're able to enhance it for the people that want a little bit more, want more organization, want a little bit nicer things like the mattress and those types of things. Right. We're able to come right in and just enhance it and make it a better fit for you.
So now that I've lived in here for almost 3 months, almost this entire year,
wow, that's incredible.
I have an understanding of what is going to work. I want to try to keep all my toys in here if possible, and we're going to work together to come up with a solution right now. The first thing is ripping all of this stuff out of here. So this is going to be a time lapse of everything, my entire life, packed into the back here. Just spill it out into the shop now.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So here is the bed lifted, like I've talked about in a ton of other videos before. I always talk about that when I show people the van, but I very rarely ever do that. This is probably only like the second or third time that I've put the bed all the way up to the ceiling. Look at all the space though. We're gonna turn this into basically like a living quarters. I did put these like little foam mats down to sort of stop any rattles and noises, but I'm not gonna be needing these anymore. So I can pull all of this stuff out as well. All right, the next step will be installing these little hooks right here. These come in the Rebel already, and I ripped them out because they served me no purpose before, but now they will.
Yep. Driver's side box in first.
Driver's side box.
Depends on what you're using it for. I mean, these can just pop right out too. So even if you do decide to do the passenger, and then you got a trip and you're like, I don't want to bring a bunch of toys, just pop it right out.
That's it.
That's it.
Passenger side.
Yep. So if you've seen on the end, we have a little heater deflector. And that just slides right in there.
Probably directs the heat out a little bit better
exactly.
as well.
That's the whole purpose, is it just hits that and then shoots it right out into the aisleway. So you're good to go there. And if you notice with our benches too, we use these black stoppers, and that just keeps it in place. We do Sunbrella fabric on the bottom, and then it's all marine grade vinyl.
And I chose the option to match the Revel because that's of course what my little bench seat up front looks like. So for someone who doesn't know, they'll think this is just a part of the van.
Exactly.
What are we adding now?
So we're adding the bracket for the Lagoon.
Now we're opting for the shorter bamboo, which is an upgrade tabletop, because I'm still going to be fitting the bike in here. Dude, that changes this so much already. This is exciting.
Yeah, it does. It really does. So now you got your table, however you want to sit, lay around, bring it over here. When it's time to drive, all you do is just lock this down. And because it's bamboo and super light, it won't move at all when you're driving. And look at how much it's just out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the tray in and set up the cargo tray.
All right.
Get that dialed in.
Next up, we have a rack going in. I don't know if this is something that I'm going to use or not, but we're going to try to come up with a solution to put the mountain bike here. Maybe the one wheel too, and then I'll be able to slide things out to get access to them a lot easier. I already started loading things up in here. It's going to be a game of Tetris to get everything in here. That was my main concern though, the solo stove. Fits in there nicely, got my power cord in there. Now I need to empty all of the boxes of other gear and trinkets, supplies and stuff like that, and pack it all back in there. Just like when I went to visit Agile, I'm leaving with more than I thought I was going to leave with. So this is where the thru axle for my bike is going to go. It's mounting straight up to the slide out rack, which will make my life a lot easier, but again, I'm going to have to find a new storage solution for everything else. It is so much cleaner already. Perfect. The next pieces have arrived. These are the bed risers, which is going to allow me to keep the bed above the bike handlebars here while sleeping. So it's gonna lift up the sides a little bit and make things a little more comfortable. Gives me more space too.
Yeah, as much gear as you have too, just to be able to have extra space.
Yeah. got quite a bit of gear.
So basically how we designed this was reuse the holes that are already here. So just using these screws that were already in here. So without making new holes, in case you decide you want to take these out, you can just pop them right out.
Right. All right, guys, just like that, we have a completed project. Like I mentioned, I wasn't expecting on putting all of this in the van because I really wasn't sure what the outcome was gonna look like, but I can confidently say that there is no problem anymore. So this is a little bit of like everything that you offer. We have bed risers, the mattress with a new 3-inch bolsters on the side, which allow us to fit the bike. We actually mounted this in a different fashion, so you're thinking about doing that for all of them for now?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, with the new bed risers. So instead of doing a 6-inch cushion on the end, that would bring the cushion up another 3 inches. We would have no problem with the bike mount. But because we did the new 3-inch to bring the bed down to give us more room up top, we had to reconstruct the bike mount, which is just bring everything down another 1.5 inches down here. And it actually worked out great. So this will be the new way that we make the bike mount. I think it worked out perfect. You got a large 29-inch.
Yeah, it's a 29-inch tire bike. We got everything in there. So as you guys saw initially, I have a ton of gear in there for rock climbing, skiing, one-wheeling, biking. Got a little bit of everything in there. And I actually have more room now. Like we were guessing, I probably have like 75% capacity to go, or 75 full.
Yep.
So
you got another 25% of space in there that you can still load things.
Yeah, as we open the sides and the risers, we have some more room in there. We actually had so much room, which this doesn't make sense to me, but we squeezed in a microwave at the very last second. I was kind of against the microwave, just thinking about it until I started talking with you, and I mean, it's a game changer for real.
It totally is, absolutely. When you're on the road and you're out doing what you do and you're out riding your mountain bike, you get back, you're exhausted.
I don't want to cook.
It's dark, you want to open up that bottle of whiskey, have a beer, whatever it is, and warm a plate and relax. Not sit here and prep a meal and all that good stuff. So
and leftovers.
Yeah, and leftovers.
I would never take leftovers at any restaurant. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna give it to a friend or whatever. Now I can heat all that stuff up. So there you guys see a ton of what Kane Adventure Vans has to offer. Of course, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments down below, and if it's something that I can't answer, I'm sure I'll send something to you and see if you can jump on it.
Absolutely.
To check out all the products that you saw here, I'll leave sort of like a build list, so to speak, in the description down below, and you can find everything else over on their website. I guess that's it, man. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure hanging out. Yeah.
We spoke, you reached out, February, so
I reached out right when you started.
8 months later. So good to have you on the West Coast.
It's only growing, man. I can't wait to see what you guys are making like 6 months from now.
We're excited too. We can't wait to follow you too, because we're stuck at work all the time. Building this, we have to live through people like Talon. So
you got 2 vans of your own, and you can't even take them out because you're so busy.
Which is a good thing. Not complaining.
I'll send you some pictures, and we'll stay in touch.
Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thank you. If you guys are new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every single week. As always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.